Hey guys, I'm back with the new tutorial video again. Right now, confined to the lymphoid heme 5 classification. I had some health problems and also I've switched my job, so I couldn't upload very frequently since I'm on bed rest right now. So maybe the next 2-3 days I'll be able to upload 2-3 videos simultaneously, and then again hopefully, and I have not much is left in lymphoid. After that we'll be starting with myeloid. I've started preparing the presentations for that. Also, for those who have bought my book, soon I'll be coming out with the updates as small 6 to 7 page appendix uh, of that book. So all of you who have already purchased, you can ping me on Messenger as soon as I complete those pages where I have just mentioned about the updates. I'll message it to you for free. But you have to show me a snapshot of the book that you've already bought, so that I can at least be assured that you have bought the book, and I'll send you the updates. For those who are interested in buying, it's not very expensive. It is just 188 rupees. You can buy it with my name and manual of hematology. And those who go on buying it, you can keep sending me a screenshot of the book on Messenger, and I will WhatsApp you the concise leaflet that I'm preparing for the updates, which I'll add on with the book as soon as it is ready. So for some, you will get it in a month's time maybe, and those who've already bought, I'm gonna send you it on Messenger. You don't need to buy the book again. Okay. So, uh, so keeping all this in mind, so let us now move ahead. So, I've already discussed what the changes are with you in the recent classification. Now, what I'm just telling you are a few pointers. I've already done some lymphomas, B cell lymphomas last time, I guess. Lymphoplasmacytic lymphoma, I mean, this is just in continuity of that. So, lymphoplasmacytic lymphoma, in these LPLs and plasma cell myeloma in the this paraproteinemia group, IgM as a paraproteinemia has been stressed upon a lot, and based on this, it has been divided into two types, that is non-Waldenstrom's type and Waldenstrom's type. Fine. So IgM LPL will also be known as Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia. We all know. What is new is non-Waldenstrom type LPL, which is 5% of all LPLs. It has IgG or IgA, non-secretory LPL, and IgM LPL without bone marrow involvement. All these come under non-Waldenstrom type LPL. Then presence or absence of MYD88P mutation will be very, very important in diagnosing something as LPL or not. So one point is presence of IgM or not, because LPL in itself has been divided into non-IgM type and IgM type. Only time an IgM LPL will be categorized under a non-WM type, not IgM, probably you all know, I hope, that presence of IgM is not the only criteria to call something as Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia. However, it is an important criteria. Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia is a gamut of a lot of symptoms that you get with presence of IgM type of paraproteinemia. So an LPL can have a picture exactly like Waldenstrom's, or it might not. However, it doesn't mean that the one which does not have a Waldenstrom's picture will not have IgM. Only thing different is that the marrow will not be involved over there. Second point is importance of MYD88 mutation, which should be there in LPL and not present in other plasma cell regions. Then nodal and extranodal marginal zone lymphomas with plasmacytoid differentiation and plasma cell myelomas are other differentials for the same. Nodal and extranodal marginal zone lymphoma and plasma cell multiple myeloma, they lack MYD88 mutation. So first point is IgM, Waldenstrom type, non-Waldenstrom type. Second point is MYD88 mutation. Okay. Then coming to marginal zone lymphomas, entities retain the EMZL and NMZL. Pediatric is an marginal zone lymphoma is another entity. Primary, I have told you last time also, cutaneous lesions अलग कर दिए गए. So primary cutaneous marginal zone lymphoma has become a separate entity, not a subtype of marginal zone lymphoma. You'll get neoplastic cells, mature B cells, which are negative for 5 and 10, and chromosome 3 and 18 की trisomy can be there, gains in chromosome 2p and 6p, loss of 1p and 6q can be there. You have to retain that. Follicular lymphomas in situ category has been added. Diurnal type and pediatric type follicular lymphomas are separate entities. Now, the basic differentiation in follicular lymphoma, so one is an in situ has been added. Pediatric and diurnal are separate entities. Then third point is there is a category of classical follicular lymphoma and then an uncommon follicular lymphoma. Classical is the 85%, which have at least in part follicular growth pattern with translocation 14-18. Then there are other types. There is uncommon features of follicular lymphoma, UFL, and follicular large B cell lymphomas. These are mostly those जिसको हम triple hit, double hit, high grade lymphomas कहते थे ना. They have, if I am correctly remembering, also been now categorized into part of it has with follicular pattern or features have been categorized into follicular large B cell lymphomas. The grading system has not been completely removed, but it is redundant. You don't need to use it, however, pathologists still use it. Fine, because 1, 2, and 3A do not seem to have any clinical correlation with the grading. No pathological and clinical correlation is seen with the grading. Rare cases of common FL with grade 3A may show focal or extensive diffuse pattern. In WHO Heme 4R, the previous one, the recommended diagnosis for such cases was DLBCL with follicular lymphoma, where there was a diffuse pattern in 3A. That is FLBL now. Uncommon have blastoid or large centrocyte variants. Then large B cell lymphoma will have an IRF4 rearrangement. Okay? So common calling something as UFL and FLBL, here the rearrangement is IRF4. FL with predominantly diffuse growth pattern frequently occurs as a large tumor in the inguinal region, is associated with CD23 expression and absence of IGH-BCL2 mutation. STAT6 mutation and 1p336 deletion or TNF. All this you need to remember. I'm sorry. You need to remember. So the way of remembering is all the FLBLs which have those high grade pattern or the uncommon ones, they mostly lack IGH-BCL2 mutation. Okay. In addition, large B cell lymphoma follicular type also has an extra IRF4. So what was initially called DLBCL features with follicular lymphoma, MUM1 IRF4 is also important in DLBCL. So in a way, there is some sort of a molecular overlap in both these spectrums. Hence, they have been given a separate categorization of FLBL. Neither have they been called DLBCL, nor have they been called pure classical follicular lymphoma, nor are they calling it with DLBCL features. Because when you use the word with features, it means कि है ये follicular मगर features DLBCL के. यहाँ पे molecular landscape में भी overlap आ रहा है. Hence, rather than calling it with features, without features, etc., they have just made it a separate entity of FLBL.